Hey guys, what's going on? What is going on today? Today is a great day for recording videos because y'all see where I'm at. I am currently posted up in my bed, resting from a long day of work. It's very hot and humid outside, and I decided to get my table, my iPad, my keyboard, my paper, my books that I'm currently reading, and come through. And I was like, well, I feel like recording a couple of videos. No matter how I look, it's Vasori in the raw. I'm going to always feed you from what spirit leads me to feed. Okay? So this one here is all about a guide for the divine feminine goddess. That healing, that calling that everyone needs and everyone has to have in their life if you are a feminine divine person. Some of us don't know. We don't have that in us, but I'm gonna teach you how to get it. If you're new to my channel, my name is Vasori Jade. I'm the owner and operator of Visions by Vasori. It is an online spiritual botanica at the moment. I'm also the tutress of this particular channel. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support. I'm always spiritual forward. I'm always thinking about how to heal the divine feminine as well as manifesting cords of abundance and prosperity. So we're going to dive into a guide for the divine. We're just going to have a conversation. Classes in session, but you do not have to take notes if you choose not to. We're just going to have a quick conversation about the divine feminine. Now, the world, as we know it, is shifting. It's shifting, right? And I personally think it's the rise of the divine feminine. It's shifting before our eyes. It's transitioning in my face. I can see it. From a masculine, patriarchal society to a feminine, matriarchal society. So the earth is moving into a more feminine vibration, which is the energy of love, peace, joy, creativity, compassion, and all things that come up under the umbrella of that feminine divine energy. Now, as the earth and the planet shift, causing this great awakening, we as humans are required to shift with it. And you have to be on the same playing field in order to feel the shift, or you're going to get left behind. Now, in order to receive all the fruits, all the blessings that this new earth is offering, we can no longer be in the hustle, the bustle of everyday energy. Slow it down a little bit. We must feel the vibrations of the feminine divine energy, the energy of surrender and flow. Surrender and flow. Now, as a goddess in human form, this is just a shell. It is your bright light to live a very easy life. A life of easiness, a life of peace, joy, comfort, and intentional happiness is what I call sweets. Sweets. Now, think about this. Before you got on this journey and started learning how to heal, to nurture, and embody your divine feminine energy, you were probably like most women in society, disconnected from our true feminine essence, which only means you're disconnected from your true power. You've probably felt conditioned to feel weak, disconnected from your emotions, a robot in the Matrix, catering to everyone else but yourself. I know. I was there. You got to break free from the matrix and the rat race. Listen, we have lived in this particular society, patriarchal, the man's world type, filled with masculine energy so long. Putting all your attention and energy on becoming, being his wife or being his girlfriend or being that woman, where you got to crave attention in order to be in his space. No validation from when you were a child to when you became an adult. Condition. Break free from the matrix. Time isn't real. Let it go. Be happy. Be happy. All of this has programmed us to always chase things in life. We chase attention. We chase validation. We chase success. We chase money. I don't chase no damn money because money is attracted to me. Okay? Chasing it. If you keep chasing it, you're never going to have it. And that puts us way out of alignment with the law of attraction when you chase things. The truth is, everything we chase runs in the opposite direction. So then you're going to go to that and it's going to go the other way. You're never going to catch it. Before you know it, you're struggling, living life, trying to pay your bills, burn out, instead of thriving and flourishing in this fucked up ass world. We then start to develop issues in the womb and reproductive organs such as fibroids, you have cysts, you have endometriosis, you have women with hormone problems, can't get pregnant. Before long, that's what happens when you're chasing this programming. We start to attract as well low vibrational people that we look for acceptance and love from, when those people also struggle with accepting and loving themselves, and you never see it for what it really is. You're just chasing them. Now is the time that I want you to stop struggling. I want you to start thriving by adopting a better way for yourself as a feminine divine energy. A life where you are okay with asking for help if needed and living your life for you. A life where you no longer need to chase the bag or people or things, but instead be in a flow with it and attract these things easily as well as effortlessly in your life. Okay? So you're saying, how do we start living this type of life? Let's talk about that. Number one, you're going to know your worth. Know your worth. Most of us sadly define our worth by how productive and busy we are, by the standards of what somebody's telling you you are. That's how we define our worth. We believe that when we are not doing enough based on our own standard or what society expects of us or what we're supposed to do, that we are not worthy of value. Therefore, our mind is programmed, your mind is programmed to believe that every time we rest, look at me. It's 5:44 p.m. and I'm resting. But we believe that every time that we take a rest or take a day off to just enjoy life, we are committing a crime. I'm happy in my motherfucking bonnet. I come on here showing you the real me when I'm away from the makeup, the hair, the lights, the eyelash, the lashes, the nails. Look at my hands. All my nails, I gotta get my nails done. But right here in this moment, I'm winding down because I worked a lot today and I know how to stop and smell the fresh air and take care of my body and my soul and my vessel. This is my shell. You get up every day and do that. Slow down. You say to yourself, how dare you put yourself first? How dare you not put no makeup on today? How dare you? Earlier I had clothes on and makeup on, and because I was out and about. But I came home and I took time to myself, quiet time. Because I have to nourish my mind, my body, and my spirit. I do that for myself. You should too. Know your worth. The truth is, our true value and worth is not attached to the practical world at all. It's not attached to that. The jobs we work so hard can let us go at any time. The man you lay with at night could totally change on you real quick at any time. You always got to remember that. So within that instance, therefore, we have to work harder, work smarter on increasing our divine feminine energy and our wealth of life, which is knowledge. Start doing the things that you say you want to do. Start doing the things that you say you wholeheartedly desire. Start doing it now. No more working past your scheduled hours at that fuck ass job. No more not taking a lunch break, overdoing it. Because it doesn't matter. Because as soon as something happens to you, they're going to call somebody else in there. And use your vacation time for self-worth. My son called me today. Was it today? No, it was yesterday. And he said, Mama, he said, I'm tired. I stayed up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning doing something. He said, and I'm supposed to go to work today. He said, but I'm tired. And I told him, I said, you got vacation time? He said, yeah. I said, well, take it. That's what it's there for. You don't have to take a vacation to take a vacation. Take your days. I was the queen when I worked at that last job. Baby, if I woke up feeling like I didn't want to go, I didn't. Paid day, PTO, paid time off. Vacation, I don't need to take no vacation. I'm going to call in and take that day. Personal time. And with all the free time you have left, take that time to sleep. Take that time to focus on you. Take that time to read. Take that time to learn. Take that time to work on you. Period. Your time is a resource you will never get back. And no one deserves it more than you. By doing this, you will be in flow with life. When you are in flow, life becomes a little easier. But when you are contracting to it, it's going to get harder. You try to pull it hard, right? Contraction. Flow with it. Allow it to happen. Flow with yourself. Know that you need to stop sometimes and just breathe the fresh air. Raw, dog it. No, shit. Sometimes I don't put on a bra. I just let them hang when I'm in the house. Shit. For real. You start attracting instead of chasing opportunities, people, and experiences that value you and see your worth, because you finally started valuing and seeing your own worth. Number 2 is flow, don't force. I just told y'all that. flow. Don't force. Again, as women, we live in a constant state of fear. Fear is a mindset. Fear is not real. Fear is in your mind. Our minds are so overstimulated and so anxious. I can say most definitely I have a problem with anxiety. I am very anxious a lot. But now that I have mastered the power of healing my body and my soul and my spirit and my mind, that when it comes up and I know when it is coming, I pull it back. I pull it back. I personally get more anxious over bills that bills that come out of nowhere and you be like, what the fuck? That type of thing. More like that. And when I know that it's coming, I pull it back. Because at the end of the day, you'll get it when I get it. And that's it. For real. I pay my bills. All my shit is paid on time. But when those onesies and twosies come that out of nowhere, and y'all know that happens, I sit back and I say, okay, oh, it's due in 2 weeks. Oh, well, I ain't finna worry about it right now. And then all the time, it comes to me within that time. And I pay it. Every time. So when you live in fear, you now become a person who tries to control other people and situations in your life due to worry that you may be hurt or caught off guard or anything of that nature. Every time you try to control it, you are forcing something or someone directly or indirectly to do things in a way that makes you feel comfortable. Did you know that? Sadly, though, the situation never works out the way you expect it to. So why try to control it? It's flowing. You can't control a flow. Don't force it. There is only one thing in life you can control effectively without creating chaos. Bad karma. Restrictions. Do you know what that is? You better know. Yourself. You can only control you effectively without creating chaos, bad karma, or restrictions. You can control how you think. You can control how you act. You can control how you respond and feel. You can control how you perceive your life. Now, the second your intention and focus is primarily on trying to control anything or anyone outside of yourself, you are in a state of force. And that is foolishness. Now you're forcing it. So, when you are in a state of force, life becomes the opposite of soft. It's going to be hard. It becomes really hard. We start to attract people into our lives who want to control us. When you force relationships, force love, forcing us to do things we don't want to do, that's force. If you notice you're forcing somebody to be in your life, what the fuck are you doing? What are you thinking? Why would you want to force somebody to be in your life? Then you start to draw more experiences into your life that require a lot of energy, that require a lot of time, that requires a lot of work in order to get the best results. I'm not finna work hard for shit. Money either. That's not life. That's not living in a happy, abundant type of life. Working hard to force something. You taking all my energy, my life force to control that. That's what you want to do? No, I'm not doing that. Remember, you will always attract back to you what you put your energy into and how you treat yourself. If you put your energy into making sure you are good and on the things that you can control, you will attract into your life people who want to make your life easier, things that want to make your life easier, better experience that fill your cup instead of draining you dry. Okay? Number 3, protect your energy. Big one for me. All these are big. This one is huge. I protect my energy at all costs. This is a big one. Energy is one of the most valuable resources that you have. Especially since most people rarely take out time to refuel themselves. Not me. This means that you must protect your energy at all costs. No exceptions to this rule right here, baby. You must enforce boundaries with yourself and, most importantly, with other people. First thing you need to do is make sure that the relationships you have are reciprocal. They reciprocate what you give them and what they give you. It has to match. You're going to ask yourself, do you feel good after talking to that friend on the phone? Or do you feel drained after hearing all of her problems and complaints? Let's talk about that. Dive deep into that. Life lesson. Here go one. Had a friend I worked with. Husband was cheating on her miserably. I went through that with my first husband, the ex-husband. So I understood what she was going through. But me being done grown out of that shit at a higher spiritual plane than her, she's down here and I already done went through that. So I'm telling her, look, he was busting it wide, y'all. He was busting it wide. What? So, with him busting it wide and going through all that, I'm telling her she would come to my home or call my phone. And all she talked about was him. She didn't talk about her 2 little girls. She didn't talk about what she was cooking. She didn't talk about no high vibrational shit. She didn't talk about looking for no new job. She didn't talk about no growth. She didn't talk about nothing but that damn man. And I finally, y'all, we worked at the same, I'm talking about years. I'm talking about 2 years. Me hearing this, me feeding her, me telling her, me going, seeing her. She go home and everything all good. And then she come back to me. He done did something, fuck somebody again. Come the same thing for 2 years, almost. Until I finally said, bitch, I'm tired of your problems and complaints. You is not growing. So I released her. Because you're not going to trauma dump on me. You're not going to trauma bond with me. Every time, like, I'm all about my business. I'm trying to, I'm doing my thing. I'm going to work, making money. Girl, you want to go shopping? When we go shopping, he'll bust her phone up. Like, he will blow her phone up to the point where it'll ruin us shopping because she ready to go. Bitch, this is a no for me. You that friend that I just can't. Because you is not learning and you is not growing. And I'm tired of coming to pick you up. And we on our way to go shopping or go groceries. Just go vibe like women do. And I hear you in the car on the phone with him. And your whole energy changed. And he done messed up your whole vibe. And then your energy changes. And it affects my day. And I ain't even fucking the nigga. The ninja. Sorry about it. Yeah, y'all know what the fuck I mean. I'm not even messing around with him. So why is my energy like you off because of him? Girl. So that is what I'm saying. If you do not feel good after talking to a friend or a family member on the phone, or you feel drained in that instant after hearing all the problems and complaints that they have, and it's no animosity towards you. When you release people, does not mean you created an enemy. It means I got to move on with my life because you're not balanced and we're not on the same page. So I need to vibe up here, and when you get up here, let me know. But as long as you here, listen, don't call my phone. I will block your ass in a minute. Do the conversations you have with your partner add value to your life and strengthen your mind? I'm talking about your partner that you lay down with. My husband now, yes. My ex before, hell no. Hence to why they exes. You're not adding no value to my life. You're not adding nothing but heartache and pain. You're not strengthening my mind. Let me go. I got to go. Another question that you could ask is, do the people you talk to regularly speak life into you? And ask about how you are doing. Or are they always making remarks and talking about themselves to you? It's all about them. Them type of people too. No. As I try every day to add value into my own life, which that energy comes out of me and ends up adding value to others. Hence to why I'm a spiritual mother. The harsh truth is, once you embark on your journey, thank you. Once you embark on your journey, your life journey, and you begin to increase your energetic and mental value, everyone no longer deserves access to you. Won't. Y'all are not the same. You are not the same. Stop vibing with the weak. Stop vibing with the downtrodden. Stop vibing with people that don't want to grow. Stop vibing with those motherfuckers that is always woe is me and low vibrational. That's just what it means. You could say, some people might say that's mean, but when you become in this walk and in the occult and you understand it for what it is, it won't even faze you. Then you will eventually attract a new circle of friends, spiritual friends. But until then, you have to put boundaries in place with people who drain you and do not add value to your life, in any way. One requirement of living a not so hard life, a soft life, is to surround yourself predominantly with people who want the same and are actively working towards it, just like you. If not, you are what we call unequally yoked or aligned. And you will always get the short end of the stick. Okay? I think I'm on number 4. Focus on what really matters. We have lived in a world where we have prioritized caring for things over caring for people. Quite honestly, we have prioritized caring for things better than we care for other people or ourselves. We tend to use people and view them for what they can do and what they can provide for us rather than how they treat us and make us feel. I go off of feelings myself because I can give myself whatever I need. If you treat me funny and you what we say, moving around funny, you acting funny, I don't fuck with you. We will stay in unhealthy jobs that are destroying our mental peace just for the paycheck. I did that shit for 14 years because I had to raise my kids. I made good money. But I finally found myself 2020 when I quit that job. Then I transitioned to another job and found that it was worse than the one I left. And quit that motherfucker ASAP. I ain't even wait no for it. I ain't even wait. Quit that one. Now I have I'm my own business. My mental peace is invaluable. Again, you will settle for toxic relationships just to validate yourself as with a title. I stayed in a toxic ass marriage for damn near 15 years because I had a title of being his wife. And we weren't even together a couple of those years. What? Y'all stop that shit. As we shift into this new earth energy, none of these things will work or even matter. You're going to have to focus on things and prioritize and validate with all the material success that will lead to a fulfilling life. It's time to start that now. Prioritize your own feelings. Prioritize your peace. Prioritize your happiness over everything else. Because it's yours. And nobody can take that shit away. If something makes you feel bad or disturbs your peace, it has to go. Did you hear me? If anything or something makes you feel bad or disturbs your peace, it has to go. Now, if someone or something makes you feel good and adds happiness and joy to your life, go towards that. You are what matters most in your life. And it's time to start acting like it. Stop playing. Number 5 is finding freedom. Freedom is a word that can mean something different for everyone, right? But one form of freedom that will lead to living an overall abundant life is mental freedom. When you are free from caring what others think and what society thinks about you and the way you live your life, you break free from living in the matrix. The matrix is designed to keep you mentally burned out and mentally bonded, emotionally drained. That is absolute true freedom. Mental freedom is true freedom. Okay? So in order to do this, we have to give ourselves you have to not only give yourself time and energy to master over your own mind. You have to master your own mind. It's hard to do. Easy to say, but hard to do. You have to become more aware of your thoughts. Where your intention goes is very key to this. Instead of wasting energy and time that you will never get back, worrying about what another person thinks or what another person feels about you, focus on creating positive experiences and giving your energy and time to people who think the world of you, who value you, who listen to you, those who make you feel amazing, and who you never have to second guess once you leave their presence. If you have to second guess that friend, she need to go. He need to go. If you tell them your business and you know they're going to go tell it, bye. Bye. Y'all hear me? Now, we're going to wrap this up right quick. Okay? Because I gave y'all a lot. It's a lot of work. Moving forward, it is time to take your power back. Take your energy back from the things that help you escape and not be present in your own real reality. As the energy of your plane shifts and changes, We must shift and change with it by making a conscious and intentional choice to break free from the matrix and start living a abundant life. Okay? Guys, if you have any comments, positive comments, put it in the comments. Y'all know I love them and I read each and every one of them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support my channel. I hope this helps somebody out there. I'm sure it did. Because y'all know if I touch at least one person in my life daily, I have done my motherfucking job as a spiritual mother. I love y'all. Stop doing that. Focus on the things that you need to focus on. Get rid of that riffraff. Focus on you. Love on you. It's all about you. It's all about you, darling. It's all about you. Stand in it. Get out that matrix. If you need anything, again, go to my shop, visionsbyvasori.com. Everything in there is spiritual based, help you healing, get your craft going, walking in the occult, whatever. If you want to go peruse, if you do, please make sure you subscribe to my email list so when I have sales and I put things on sale and new items come out, that you'll know about it. If you want to purchase, y'all know that's all right with me, okay? Let's support a small business. Babies, I love y'all. Blessed Earth strong and stay focused. Bye.